Make me alive, make me alive. Make me alive, make me alive. Make me alive, make me alive. Make me alive, make me alive.
Can you hear me now?
Bueller.
I gotta wait.
Yes.
Yes.
That is our mic
Thank you for the
checker.
sound check.
All right. So we forgot to unplug and replug like we should do every week. But we hope you guys are excited for our packed out night, Elimination Chamber results, Revolution predictions, Tournament of Stings. No Matt, unfortunately. But Juice is here. Danny's here. 2 of your 3 hosts. And I think we're going to have Maverick subbing for Matt tonight. I think that's a pretty good substitute.
Yeah.
No big deal. Get it together. I agree. Matt's not here. He's our mic check. We forgot. That's it.
You got me.
That's the real issue. But let's start off, as always, with our trivia. I think tonight's going to be an easy one. But since we're doing Sting's retirement, who was Sting's last TNA opponent?
Oh, man.
Really? Oh, there's been like memes all over the place. I figured you might have accidentally seen it. Whew, nice.
All right, let's see.
All right, I might get a point this week.
Down, dog.
Down, dog.
You just got to think. All right, let's see. Sting's last
You
match.
definitely know them as well.
Yeah, no, I figure I have.
It's like you don't want the point.
You know, I think I know it.
All right.
I'm gonna go with EC3.
Nice. 100% EC3.
Got it?
Yep.
There you go.
EC3.
All right.
Last feud before he went to the old WWE. Yeah, I've been seeing the memes with all his last opponents in each of the companies.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So I figured it's been like all over. So I was like, oh man, but I still wanted to ask it. Whenever Matt's not here, I like to go TNA route because,
Yeah.
you know, we
Yeah.
can.
It's funny. Well, I knew it was gonna be Steiner. I was like, okay, Steiner. What else? And then because I knew WWE was Seth, right? Because of the neck.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
WWE
No.
was Seth, and then obviously WCW was always infamously Ric Flair. So those were two easy ones.
That was a good grab.
Nice.
Good. I wouldn't
All
have known.
right.
I wouldn't have known WCW.
Next, what? No way.
I wouldn't have.
Really?
I didn't watch.
I know, but they say it all the time how Ric Flair and Sting like closed the last
I wouldn't
WCW
have.
show.
I wouldn't have remembered.
Interesting. All right. Learn something new every day. Next week, when Matt's back, we'll have over our heads the results of our trivia so far. Juice is in the lead with 20 correct or stumps, depending on what week he did.
Points.
I have 11 points, and Matt has 2 points. So Matt needs to really catch up, but par for the course.
I suggested maybe doing a reset in the new year to
Matt said no.
even it out.
Matt
but
was the one who said no.
It got shot down. I mean, well, it's 2-1. We could have voted.
Well,
Either way, we move on.
Matt was so adamant. I
It's
I
all
felt
right.
disrespectful going against him. Not gonna lie.
I'm sure. Sorry, we're in March now.
I'm sure.
I'm sure you did.
All right. So let's move on. Packed week in wrestling. We usually don't have the back-to-backs with predictions and results, but this week we do. First, Elimination Chamber results. Now, admittedly, I picked one of these matches out of more hope than intellect, because we know WWE is very formulaic. But we have 5-0 for Juicebox over here. We have 4-1 for myself, which I kind of knew was going to happen. And then Matt comes in with the 2 and 3.
He tried.
He does this. I feel like he.
Never mind, that's why I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we don't do that.
That's fine. He took some swings.
I feel like he usually does this where he just wants to try to, disrupt the system.
Yeah. I mean,
Hasn't worked so far, but one day.
No. I think, it's fine. Keeps him honest.
Yeah,
But-
no. I mean, I feel like Melting Pat, every show is really predictable for WWE, unfortunately. Like,
So here's the thing. So I actually had a little bit of like nerdom with this, and I went back and looked at all of the past shows that we picked so far, and out of my 28 wrong, like only a quarter of them, 7 of them of the 28 wrong picks are from WWE.
yeah, man.
So like just how predictable WWE shows are to pick
100%.
versus AEW. Like how many just are off from that.
Yeah, I mean, even like you said, I don't know if I said last week, but the New Catch Republic, that was more me just hoping. I just wanted to change. Like,
Yeah, it just
I
didn't
just-
fit the right time.
I know, but maybe they do a swerve once in a while. I was begging for
No,
it.
I told you
But
this
that's
is
fine.
Hunter. He doesn't do swerves.
I know. That's fine. That's
He
fine.
really doesn't.
So overall records, we have Matt, wherever he is, with 53 and 49. We have myself with 77 and 25, and then we have Juice with 74 and 28, slowly catching up to me.
Let's go.
So
I'll take that 5-0.
this revolution, though, I think we're gonna get a little separation one way or the other, or maybe you get closer. Who knows?
So
Depending on our picks.
this is the also just to pat myself on the back. Granted, it's only 5-0. Granted, it's only 5-0. But out of all the pay-per-views we've predicted since like July now, maybe SummerSlam was the first one. I forget if we did Money in the Bank. I think SummerSlam was the first.
I think so too.
But this was only the second time any of us have gone perfect on a pay-per-view.
Nice.
Yeah,
Who was the first?
I think you went 8-0 on one of the WWE ones.
Makes sense.
I think it
they're
was,
so
The
predictable.
Saudi Arabia show.
Ugh, yeah.
I think the only reason I got one wrong was I flipped like my Umaga. Not Umaga, Jesus. So the Solo Sikoa.
Oh, I couldn't believe you did that in the John Cena one. Yeah.
Although whatever.
After the that it was the promo segment that got you from SmackDown. You're like, oh,
yeah,
I think so now.
Yeah, but moving back onto this, like honestly, just like Melting Pat said, like it was just a predictable show. Like it went exactly how I thought it would, which is fine, I guess. But like I felt, the Australia crowd, I'm sure loved it. But like, what a weak show to give them leading up to Mania, man. Like,
that's what they do a lot. They give the predictable ones to the really strong crowds, as they know they're just gonna eat up whatever they do.
Yeah,
So,
it's just after Mania is Backlash, and that's in France. They're gonna do the same fucking thing. They're gonna.
Well, Backlash is usually just like a Mania rewind. They just give a lot of rematches and stuff. So
yeah, so we'll see.
That'll be easy for
But
them.
yeah, I assumed Elimination Chamber shouldn't be in between the Rumble and Mania. I agree with that.
Yeah, I hate that it is. It doesn't make like Elimination Chamber is should be the blow off of a feud. Like,
yeah, I don't know about that. It's a multi. It's okay to be for a title or a contendership.
No, but
Yeah.
a title, like, think of the first Elimination Chamber. That was when like all these guys were chasing the belt, and that was like a big blow off to like a couple of different feuds all in one.
What would be cool for them to do is going forward, it would keep it where it is. Sorry, Melting Pat, but you could do it where the champion that does not get picked from the Rumble winner, the other champion then must defend their title as like a punishment in that chamber to try and make it to Mania.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, granted, the other champion could still lose it, but I'm just trying to think of a way to like milk it or do something more interesting with it, because I like it more when a title's on the line than a contendership's on the line.
I mean, I agree, because think about when was it the second? Yeah, it was the second match when HBK was trying to get Taker for the second WrestleMania match.
Oh, yeah.
He made Taker lose the belt in Elimination Chamber to Jericho in order for them to set up that rematch at Mania.
I don't know if it was the second.
Was that the first one? No,
first one was in like.
No, there was a second one because he was trying to win the Royal Rumble to be the number one contender for Undertaker's title, and then he got eliminated from the Rumble.
Yeah, but the first chamber was in like 02.
No, I'm not talking about the first chamber. I'm talking about what you're saying, where the WrestleMania, where the second HBK Undertaker match was set up at Elimination Chamber.
Oh,
because of the title change. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were saying the second chamber
No.
And I was like, wait a minute, the chamber started in like 02. No. You threw me off. Okay.
Kevin last late to the party. It's all right.
Yeah, we killed Matt. He's dead. And as a result, he now haunts our microphone. We had no sound. We got it back. We made a deal with the devil. So we're good now. Adam Cole says hello.
So, coming off Elimination Chamber.
Also, I did 5-0 in Chamber. Woo!
Coming off Elimination Chamber, we have a lot of title pictures that I think only really one title picture is not up in the air, in my opinion, and it's kind of annoying. And
what do you mean by title picture? Like a title change or like
no, like title matches, the feuds leading up to Mania, like only one's really set in stone as of now, and I think that's Rhea and Becky. Cody and Roman are technically set in stone, but with Rock still orbiting around, I don't know what they're doing with Rock.
Okay.
Drew, I still don't think is set in stone, just a straight up one-on-one with Drew and Seth, because we don't know what they're doing with Sammy, because they're holding Sammy ambiguous. Gunther, I don't care. Gunther, I still don't know what it looks like they might do a big IC title multi-man match with that. Tag Team Championships, we have no idea what they're doing. Bailey and Io, obviously the only other title match. So the two women title matches are the only ones that are pretty set in stone. And then even Logan Paul, obviously not doing LA Knight anymore because that's going against AJ Styles. Is he going against Randy? Is he going to be going against Kevin Owens? Is that going to be another multi-man match? A little annoying.
So I'll fill in the blanks for you, Daniel.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you. No,
Crystal Ball was a few weeks ago.
To an extent, I don't mind it. Because it's not like there's not a plan. I feel like everything has a plan. Everything's in place. It's not like
hope
Vince.
So it's a Mania.
That's the thing. Well, that's the thing with Vince. It was like things can change hours notice. At least with this, like while it's a predictable, more booking, I feel like everything is kind of set and they're just having fun with it.
So where do you see things going?
I mean, I think the men's title matches are staying put.
So it's just gonna be straight up Drew versus Seth.
Yep.
And Rock's involvement is gonna be where? night one?
That I don't know. They might end up doing the tag match night one.
That would be terrible.
I mean, well, here's the thing, man. I mean, they filmed, like, they did that that promo video where they have them in, like, the green screen and they're facing off 2 and 2.
Yeah.
You don't do that face off if
know.
you're not doing a tag match at Mania.
Yeah, that's fair.
And for what it's worth, I think that they're trying to, like, recreate parts of, like, 1, 10, 20, and 30 at 40. And what better way to try and recreate one than with a tag match, like with like the big stars and like a celebrity meeting The Rock. So I think they're doing that night one.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the tag match night one, and then night 2 is going to stay the 2 other title matches. That's what I think.
That's crazy. But yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I mean, what else? The U.S. title I think is going to be a multi-man, probably even a ladder match with Orton, Owens, AJ, Logan, LA Knight. I think they're all just gonna...
Oh, you don't think AJ and LA get their own match?
At first I did, but then you think about it and like, okay, you're thinking about 7 matches a night. Like, who's going to get on? I think the best way is just do a ladder match, multi-man.
Interesting, because I figured they were giving LA, like, that's the only really way to give LA a good push without a title is just to give them a one-on-one big win over AJ.
Listen, they could still do it. I think it'd be more exciting, because if you do that, then what? You're doing Logan and Orton one-on-one. And then
you could still do the multi match for the US. Just add other people in it besides.
No, but I'm saying AJ if you don't do the multi man.
Okay.
I'm saying then what are you looking at? You're looking at Logan and Orton, and then you're looking at LA and Styles, and then you kind of got Owens. Like, all right. So I think they're gonna, if the US title's a multi, LA wins it. I agree. I still think that's the moment. I think that's it. And then with Walter, that was actually one of my point later on that I had written down. I want to talk about was I think they're having fun with it and they're really playing with Damian and Dom, like getting in his face,
which is awesome. I did enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. Like it just like Dom at least kind of makes sense, but
you can take off the elimination.
But yeah, Priest doesn't really work in that.
Yeah, Priest. I don't think Priest worked because honestly, Priest never like really threatened to cash in. That was Gunther kind of saying, like, you're not going to cash it in against me. I don't think anyone's really expecting it. I think that's still trying to play up that, like, you can cash in on any belt, whatever it is, but you're going to cash it on the world championship.
I'm a little worried they'll just copy-paste and do another multi-man for the IC title. Like that's
what I think they're going to do.
And if they do that, then Walter has to retain. Because I would be pissed if Walter loses it in a multi-man, especially if he's not pinned. I think the whole point is that you need to conquer... It's the same thing as Roman.
So then it has to be Sammy then.
I agree.
If it's a conquering one-on-one, it's got to be Sammy.
That's why I'm saying Sammy. I think it's Sammy and Walter. I think that's the match. I don't think it's Gable.
I really hope for.
I don't think it's Gable. I don't think it's Priest or Dominic or
no, that doesn't make sense.
Or Andrade or who else? There was one more name that I kind of thrown in there. You know what it was? I think my brain was kind of thinking Biggie.
Miz. They said Miz.
Or even Miz.
They said Miz.
Yeah, you're right. But all of that. I don't think any of that's it. And then the tag titles, I still think it's DIY's moment to get it. I know everyone's kind of on the Miz R-Truth train to beat him.
I really hope not.
I don't want Miz. We don't need it. We don't need Miz and everyone's like R-Truth deserves his moment. I'm like, guys, it's 2024.
R-Truth can be in the match. R-Truth would be great. R-Truth should have a WrestleMania match. Totally agree with that. He's done a lot and hasn't had like a real. I think that's fine. But not winning the belts. I don't think so.
And I'm still on my whole thing on the belief every champion's got to go. Maybe Kyrie and Asuka can hold on because they're kind of new. Every other champion, I need new belts, new champions.
Well, that's not happening.
All of them.
There's no way it's going to be all new champions.
I want a clean sweep.
That would be crazy.
Sweep them
I would love it, but that would be crazy.
I want to sweep.
The problem, though, is like if you think about it.
It's a new era, baby.
Who's not going to be who's going to retain?
Nobody.
Rhea, probably.
I hope not.
Yeah, Rhea's probably going to retain over Ripley, over Becky.
Let's not go there yet. We got time.
Sorry, now you got me thinking about it, though.
Sorry, we won't go there yet.
What about Rock and Triple H?
So
they've been talking a lot.
No, all right. So this isn't what you think it is. I have a question about The Rock and Triple H. So I was watching WWE Rivals.
Okay.
Talking about the show on A&E.
Yeah.
And I wasn't watching during this time, so I need to ask you, and hopefully you know the answer. Somebody in chat knows the answer. So that,
I was definitely watching. I just hope I know the answer.
It's fine. It was just the way they sold it when The Rock first beat Triple H for the IC title on Raw in the early days or whatever. I think they were in the Manhattan Center or something like that. And like I get the whole Rocky sucks thing, but this was like maybe 2 months into him debuting in WWE. Like, were they really hitting him with the die Rocky sucks that quick, that early?
Yes.
And then also during the match, Triple H was making it seem like he was the heel and Rock was the face, and that he was getting like half cheers and Rock was getting boos. Like, were they really cheering? I know it's not like today.
I
But,
don't
like-
know if they were cheering Triple H, but they were definitely booing The Rock pretty early on.
All right,
Like,
'cause
I would say maybe not his debut night, but like even me as a kid, I saw him, I was like, who is this fucking dork?
Yeah.
Like, who, like, this guy looks like a loser.
Yeah, no, it was just when, like I said, it was just when they were talking about it. I was like, I feel like this is them kind of revising history.
No.
They're making it seem like it was way more like.
I don't know about the double turn. I know they were booing Rocky pretty early on. His first IC win, definitely, like, no one was on board for that.
Yeah, well,
Like, that was a lot of people being like, what
I think,
the,
I mean,
like,
obviously,
this guy sucks.
obviously, a lot of it, I think, was like Triple H just being sour grapes. Like, I didn't want to lose the belt. Nobody
Yeah.
else wanted me to lose it. I'm like, okay, all right, Hunter. Like, okay, but whatever. I had to ask that. 'Cause
I don't know about him being cheered, though, because I don't think that was really Oh, wait, no, it wasn't really DX time, because that was still
this
96.
was like 96. Like,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like, was it really that
So-
early? He was still doing the bowing and the shit. Like,
Yeah, I don't think he was being cheered, but
Well-
Rocky was being booed,
Well,
for sure.
Give it a watch. See what you think.
All right.
WWE Rivals.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting,
and then let's see what else. What else?
I like that. Sammy Shinsuke.
Yeah, it was a highlight on Raw. Honestly,
I loved it. It was such a good match.
I really just a solid match, great match. They're building up Sammy really well, and I'm looking forward to him beating Walter for the IC title at Mania.
I hope so. And I enjoyed the Corey callback to NXT Revolution, saying how Sammy got like the win back from, because Shinsuke's debut was against Sammy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I like that whole commentary. I really, really enjoyed a lot.
Yeah, and then I wanted to talk about the main event segment with Cody, what they did afterwards.
Yeah, it was weird.
So I feel like it was
It was weird for so many different reasons.
Heyman seemed off. He seemed very off. He was flubbing and kind of tripping over himself a little bit. It was weird. Also,
where were they again?
Alabama? No, that was AEW this week.
They were in.
Or maybe it was AEW.
They were in Philly. No,
No. Either way,
they were somewhere random. But yeah, continue.
no. So my issue was like just like the security guards
They weren't security guards, which was
or the police suspended.
that was
police
my
officers.
issue. That was my issue. Like that's why I want to know where they were, because like why specifically was it suspended NYPD officers?
Well, that's
Like,
right. They weren't in New York at all because he mentioned he had them flown in.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to know where they were. Because, like, listen, anti-police, not anti-police, whatever. I don't give a shit about that right now. It's, like, specifically why couldn't they just be suspended officers? Why did they have to be, like, NYPD officers flown in?
Yeah.
Is it because he's Paul Heyman from New York? Like, it didn't really make sense, that part. I didn't get that.
And then like he does the bit with like, I mean, come on, like the two phones.
Yeah.
Like the
That was so
Rock phone
stupid for
and
The
Roman.
Rock and Roman. I hated that also.
It was just very weird. I didn't like hate the segment, but just felt like so like it was like a filler week thing to kind of do something. I like that Cody was fired up.
Yeah.
I hope that like we can keep that Cody going. Like the no more smiles. Like I'm gonna hunt you motherfuckers. And I'm gonna take you out. Because that's what you got to do. Like I know Jimmy's gonna feud with Jay, but like Solo's got to be taken out of action. Like you got to put this guy in like a cement brick. Like hold him down. Like
What was that? Great American Bash? Undertaker versus the Dudleys?
with Paul Bear.
With Paul Bear?
Yeah.
That was great.
But yeah, that whole segment, that whole bit was weird to me though.
No, I really didn't enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed, again, Cody on the mic. I always enjoy, but really wasn't a fan of it. It just didn't make sense to me. Again, if someone in the chat can check where they were on Monday, I'd really appreciate it. I could probably look it up.
They
I'll
were
look it
definitely on the West Coast, I feel like, or
I'll
Central.
look it up. Hold on.
They weren't on the East Coast because they said flew like over, and I remember thinking like it was like away. I thought it was out. No, it wasn't Alabama. Either way. So yeah, my next point I wanted to bring up some big title changes this week outside of the world of WWE.
San Jose, California.
California. There you go. Some big
Interesting.
title changes this week outside of the realm of WWE and AEW. Dolph Ziggler, Matt Riddle, and Mustafa Ali.
Yo,
all won titles.
real dope.
Over the last week or so.
Really pretty dope.
Did you watch any of the matches?
I did not. I saw the news reports.
So Ziggler Ziggler's win was pretty dope. Beat Gabe Kidd, got a big win. It was called the Global Championship, which is kind of like the equivalent of like an IC title ish, I guess.
Okay.
Went over pretty well. He got the mic afterwards, cut a promo with the fans. That went over well. The Riddle one was surprisingly.
I would say Riddle, I feel like was the bigger title.
No.
No?
His was like a TV title.
Oh, okay.
It was a bigger opponent.
I thought his was the number 3 title in the company. Or
No,
something.
that was Ziggler's.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Riddle's was the TV title, and he beat Tanahashi for it, who apparently is hurt. But like, dude, when he won, like, I know it's Japan and it's usually quiet. This was like crickets. Like, you can hear the crowd was just like, "What the hell?" Because they love Tanahashi. He's like Tanahashi. He's the booker and like the owner or president now there, I think. And he's like their Cena. And Riddle beat him. They were like, "What the hell?" And so they gave Riddle nothing, which is crazy. And I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool for Japan.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if you heard recently he had an interview, Matt Riddle, and in an interview, he admitted that his 2 recent suspensions with WWE were due to excessive cocaine use. And now everybody is like tagging New Japan, because obviously Japan is much more strict with like drugs and other stuff, like in crime and whatnot. So everyone's like, "Oh, New Japan, do you want this man as your champ?" Like, they're like totally just trying to bury him. So I don't know how things are going to end up with Riddle. We're going to go for him, but like, honestly, all he has to do is go over there with like a bag of weed and he's going to be gone. We're never going to see him again.
Weed's a gateway drug, man.
That's how they get you.
Crazy.
Then Ali, good for him, main event at the pay-per-view, won the X Division title from Chris Sabin.
Nice. Oh, against Chris Sabin?
Yeah.
That's a great match.
And it was good. Very solid, good match, and I'm happy for him. So,
awesome.
Yeah, just wanted to report on those.
No, liked it.
Some big
I didn't, like you said, I didn't watch the matches. I saw the reports on it, though, and I was like, that was pretty awesome. Especially in my opinion, for Ali.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he just, like, I really wanted to, like, do better in WWE. He's so young and stuff that he can still have, like, a lot of time, so I'm glad they're using him right.
Yeah.
Or using him at all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on to AEW.
AEW. Yes.
Start off with Pac.
Sure. So, so just so you guys know that when you're watching, the way we do it now is we kind of have a little bullet point system where we put names down so we kind of know where to go rather than just kind of spitballing. And I threw Pac on here to talk about with no context. Danny put him under AEW, but my news about Pac actually revolves around WWE. So we're going to talk a little bit about this. A story came out earlier
I'm glad
today.
I put him first then.
A story came out earlier today from somebody that used to book WWE. And he went on LinkedIn and wrote a whole post about how he got fired for standing up to Vince McMahon and making a booking change with like a promo or a segment. What happened was like 10 years ago. It was on LinkedIn. Like 10 years ago, there's a segment that was going to be happening with Pac, Mark Henry, R-Truth, and Titus O'Neil. And they were going to have it on Martin Luther King Day's Raw. And in the segment, they were going to do something where Pac was going to cut a promo with them around, and he was going to be like, "You know what? I got something to tell you guys. I also have a dream, and my dream is to win the Royal Rumble, blah, 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 blah." And everybody, Pac, R-Truth, Mark Henry, Titus O'Neil, the booker, the writer, all of them were not comfortable with it.
Of course not. That's terrible.
All of them were like, "No, we can't do this. This isn't going to be good." Like,
oh my God.
And so they workshopped it. They came up with an idea. They changed it around where R-Truth would cut the same promo for Pac. Like,
which would be hilarious.
Be like, "Oh, you know what? You also have a dream to win the Royal Rumble." And then Pac would be like, "We talk." Like, that would at least work and not be like shitting on the legacy of MLK and all that stuff. And they filmed it. They did it, and I guess whoever the overhead booker was, like, approved it, the writing change. But then he said, "You better go to Vince and let Vince know you did this." So like, Vince is ready when he watches it in Gorilla. So he went to go tell Vince, and Vince was pissed. Vince was like, "So you're telling me you're not giving me what I want, or you're not doing what I wanted?" And it ripped the guy apart. And then like a month or so later, he got fired.
That's crazy.
And like, there's more to the story. Like, there's other stuff.
Did they air it?
I think so. I didn't look up the segment.
Oh,
I think they did air it.
I gotta see the segment.
I honestly didn't look it up, but there's more to the story. I don't want to get into about Muhammad Hassan. It's a whole other thing, but it's a whole big story.
That poor guy.
But yeah,
He got so screwed.
Check it out if you haven't seen it yet online. But
boy.
yeah, that's my pack story for the day.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's really, really funny. I enjoy that so much. Oh, Saray and Harley. I've been enjoying. So, did you...
It's a very shithead Vince move, yes.
Did you know that wooden spoon segment? Have you seen that segment? Was so funny.
I see you haven't played Knifey Spoony before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from The Simpsons. My brother caught it right away.
I enjoyed it so
it was
much.
Very good. I love their bit. I love the whole thing. I love the spray bottle. That popped me big time. I just still hope it ends up on Revolution, but I don't think it's happening.
It doesn't look like. I mean, they still got 2 days.
Yeah.
And they only have 9 matches, so like.
Or even if they do a mixed tag, because now they brought in her brother. He's apparently all elite. You saw that on Rampage?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kind of random. I don't know if you've seen him wrestle before.
Yeah.
But anytime I've seen him wrestle, the best description I've seen of it online is he's a wrestler that you create in SmackDown versus Raw, but all of his moves are like finishing moves. Because like everything he does is like Superman punch, springboard spear, choke slam, and you're like, what is this guy's moveset? He does like everything, not in a bad way, but it's just like the moveset's crazy.
Oh, that's very
yeah, no, I love Saraya and Harley. I just want to give them props. I love their whole bit, and I hope they get more momentum with it.
I agree.
So
I really do.
I love Sammy versus Hobbs, that street fight.
It was so
that they had
good.
No DQ, whatever.
Oh my god, man! That ladder spot, terrifying,
dude.
From
Sammy
in the ring.
Everyone shits on Sammy. I like Sammy.
The ring.
Yeah, from in the ring. That was scary stuff. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I like Sammy and Hobbs,
scary,
man, and
right?
just I hope they get more.
Scary.
They get more love, more time.
I do. I agree.
But,
I think everyone was shitting on Sammy after the Jeff Hardy concussion, but that was
whatever.
also
man.
very accidental and kind of on Jeff a little bit.
Things happen in wrestling, man. You can't
like it was wild.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. Sammy and Hobbs. Sammy's really been killing it for me his last few matches also. So I'm really glad they kind of highlighted him. I think he's not gonna be part of the All-Star, right? Damn. I wonder where he's in.
Yeah, no, he's not, because they already announced the 2 qualifiers. He's probably just not going to be on.
That's so upsetting.
Yeah.
He's doing so well.
We'll see.
But another one who's doing really well, Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
I'm really enjoying what she's doing.
Hyped. I like it. Like, she's getting some wins, and I got a little bit of a prediction.
She had some mic time, too. Her mic works kind of better.
I got a little bit of a prediction with her. I don't know if you noticed this after her match. She did a little bit of a pose. Looked like a little bit of a spoiler for what group she's going to be joining soon.
Uh-oh. I didn't see it. Nah.
If you go back and watch it or see it, she kind of gets, after just her promo to the camera, she gets up in the ring, she stands there, and she just goes like this with the one arm up. That's LFI.
That's Nation of Domination.
No, LFI with Roosh and all them, Preston Vance. So I think she's joining them.
That'd be dope.
Because he did say he wanted to get
a female.
Roosh. I mean, me too, but hey, if it's going to get Thunder on TV in a group and more active doing stuff.
She can be the leader. I'm fine with that.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay with that.
If she takes over as the leader, I'm all about LFI.
Yeah, the whole group kind of stinks, but whatever. If it gets her on more, I'm fine with that.
I want to skip this one really quick. Go to Meat Madness and how upset I am that Meat Madness is canceled for Sunday.
Yeah, well, it's not.
I was looking forward for
it's
Meat
not
Madness.
canceled.
It is canceled.
No,
it's renamed, so therefore canceled.
It is not canceled.
What the fuck?
Did you read too much? All right, everyone, simmer down. Did you not see the?
Thank you, Melting Pad. Nation of Domination AEW confirmed.
Go watch. She does the pose.
Yeah, Nation. They're coming.
Whoa. Okay. No, if you read Tony Khan's tweet, the match is not canceled. The Meat Madness has been put on ice. That means it will be taken off the ice to thaw out, and then the meat shall return.
But we don't know when.
But it's not canceled.
For now, it's canceled.
I guess they couldn't get Sean Stasiak. Can't have Madness without meat. You can't.
No, Sean Stasiak.
You can't. You're right. I wonder how he's doing.
That group PMS was.
I mean, that's
hilarious.
That's a word for it.
I love it.
Yeah, Meat Madness will be back. I'm bummed out. It seems like Keith Lee and Miro are both planned for it.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. So that was supposed to be what? Archer, Wardlow, Hobbs, Miro, Keith Lee.
I'm assuming they probably wanted to get Paul White in there, and he probably wasn't good either.
Well, Paul White's having knee surgery.
When isn't he? But yeah, I don't know. Either way, the match is on ice, so we'll return one day. Yeah, I'm just a bummer on that front.
I do like the pivot though, because they've already added some pretty big names to the pivot.
Yeah,
so
and it
I'm
looks
not,
good.
I'm not
And
mad
it's,
about it.
people are so dumb too. I see some people
People
online.
are so dumb.
Nah, well, because some people online are like, "Oh, Chris Jericho got Meat Madness canceled so he can get himself into a match." I'm like, "Are you that fucking dense?" Like,
That is pretty
clearly
stupid.
they threw Hook and Cage in there. Clearly, Hook and Cage was going to be 1-on-1 on the kickoff. They threw them in there, and now it's just there's a reason. It's not because of Chris Jericho, you fucks.
I agree.
So, whatever, man. They're so stupid. People
Stupid
are just
assholes.
like.
I hope you're not one of those stupid people.
They'll think of if you think Jericho is the reason Meat Madness is canceled, let me know in the comments.
Yeah, come at us.
And then subscribe to us. Use your Twitch accounts and link them with your Amazon Prime Gaming, and you can give us a free sub for $5 a month. We make money, you don't spend any. It's a win-win. We love the support. Thank you. Speaking of, Jericho looked terrible last night. Yeah,
I don't know if he looked terrible.
he had moments. I thought the same thing. I don't want to shit on him. He also hasn't wrestled in a while. He was doing the Fozzy tour for a few weeks.
I guess.
Like there were, you know what it is though? I think it also could be a communication thing because I don't know if that guy speaks English. The kid for the
well,
Atlantis
his father was
Jr.?
his mentor, so there's no excuse.
Either way.
If you can speak to the guy's father, you can speak to the kid.
Anyway, let's talk about Sting.
Ah, I'm so sad.
Oh,
I'm very sad about this.
I loved it. It was beautiful, that segment.
He definitely is not. That was his last Dynamite.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
last
as,
week
as
you
an
said
active wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean? And I said no.
Last week you were like, it's definitely not. In the text message, you were like, it's definitely not his last segment. Blah blah blah. He's gonna have another
Oh well.
Dynamite after Revolution.
Oh no. I meant I'm glad that they're not doing the whole like I retire and then a night later I'm hello
Gotcha,
everybody
yeah,
now
yeah,
goodbye.
yeah,
like they're
yeah.
making the match it.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Agreed.
Like,
okay, gotcha.
He'll come back months from now, a year. Like he'll show up.
For sure.
But as an active competitor, like Sunday's it, and that's what I like.
I kind of agree with that. I want them to somehow like. Sorry, Melting Pat wrote one of the Bucks should have run into the bat room and taken a bump. I kind of agree with that. I want them to like swing it or whatever, and then like the bat bounce back and hit him in the face or something like that. I just wanted them to interact with it a little bit. It was a cool scene, but like,
well, I saw
the
that
fact that he just stared in the mirror back at us, I thought was really dumb.
Well, I saw that apparently it was a reference to like they did that in WCW. Like Sting had the room with the swinging bats and stuff.
Yeah.
So I did see that.
Whoever said I'm prepared should have charged in. I kind of was hoping there was this really infamous, terrible scene between Hogan and Warrior, where Hogan was looking in the mirror and saw like Warrior, but supposedly no one else saw him that was like in person, or even though all the fans and stuff saw him. It was really, really strange. So I was hoping they were gonna do some like stupid, shitty thing like that, where Matthew was like, "Wait, I see him," and then Nicholas was like, "Where, man? I don't see anything." I'm glad they didn't, but I really, once I saw that mirror, I thought that we were going to refer to that.
And for what it's worth, if I had to nitpick, like I love the segment, but I would have
nitpick it.
I would have like reconfigured the placement of some people. Like what I would have done, because first off, you have Sting up there, like so. Darby gets all fucked up. He's getting all beat up. Then Flair comes out. You jump the gun on the heel face turn.
I'm so mad about that. They could have saved that for Sunday so
Blew my
easily.
mind.
So easily.
So here's what I would have done.
Oh man.
Here's what I would have done with that segment. You start the segment out with the Bucks dragging or beating the shit out of Darby, coming out to the ring already.
Agreed.
Beating the shit out of him, beating him up. Then Flair comes out. Flair gets the bat. He teases it. Lights go out. Lights come back on. And then Sting lowers himself. And then the thing is, Sting, I don't know if he landed in the ring, because he landed outside. If you position him to land in the ring, then he could do his bat. Darby can get up and then unhook him and keep going. So I don't know. You could have done it a little bit differently, but I popped for the coming down. That was
only
awesome.
thing I was really upset about was the Flair turn way too early. I didn't understand. Like, you built that up. You could have literally just let that fester for 3 more days, 4 more days.
I don't know what that's going to be.
Very upset about that.
It's just weird because he's like, we had a deal. Like, they're yelling at him.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, pretend you had the deal. Come
We'll
out
see.
Sunday, cost them.
Could be another turn. I don't freaking
No,
know.
it's not going to do it.
We'll
That
get to
would be
that in
crazy.
predictions.
That
And
would
then
be
my
crazy.
last note on Sting, then we can move on to
I'm gonna miss
predictions.
him. That's my last. I'm
Um,
gonna miss him so much.
He's not dying. We can talk about him after this
But
week.
like, I'm gonna miss him watching him wrestle.
YouTube's the thing. Okay, so my last note on Sting is this week is his last match. He's currently 28-0, and despite this result, he's either going to end up 29-0 or 28-1.
That's how it works.
I wish, just from like a perfectionist
Unless
standpoint,
they draw, and then it's 28-0-1.
I wish from a perfectionist standpoint, I wish he was at 29, so that this was like the 30th match, last match, either 30-0, 29-1. That's just me really like getting like nerdy with it. Like I wish the number was more.
That's like an OCD number thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
Sure. Agreed.
You know, and I think the plan was to do that.
The melting pot. Sorry, I didn't see that before. The melting pot saying Flair once again looked terrible.
He did. I'm glad he got down there in time. That's why they had the overrun this week. But no, I mean, I think the plan was to get there to that number. But I think with Sting's father passing, I think he probably had to miss a week,
Makes sense.
and that probably threw off them doing the match, and they just said fuck it. But
They really could have salvaged that and just had a quick Christian Sting feud.
yeah, something. I don't know.
Dad died. Sting needs a dad.
Yeah, that's all I got. So we can move on.
Wait, sorry. I have 2 notes that I forgot to put on there.
Oh,
Both involving Christian, and I'm glad I just said that because it reminded me. First off,
let's go.
I really hope that Christian is my father's shirt is for sale. I might buy it.
I'm sure it is.
I
think it's
loved
already.
it.
I
It
think
was
it's
so fun. That's what I'm saying. So funny. I saw Nick Wayne wearing it. I was like, yes, I might buy that. I thought the show was going to end before Rick got in the ring.
Good night, everybody. They show you on Rampage what happens.
Secondly, did you hear Tony Schiavone's stupid little mess up with the patriarchy?
Don't
So,
think
when they were wrestling in Orange and they got tossed, Excalibur was like, "Good ref, they, toss the patriarchy. That's what you should do." Tony, forgetting that the stable's name is the patriarchy, thought he was just talking about Christian. So he's like, "Yeah, and toss Mother Wayne while you're at it too," even though everyone already got tossed.
Tony,
I was like, "Tony, they're all gone." He's like, "Yeah, get her out of here."
the character.
I thought that was really, really funny. I forgot to text you guys about that when I saw that.
Get him out of there
That
too.
was the best. Producer, can we pull up predictions for Revolution?
All right.
So since Matt is not here, his predictions are already in. The 2 of us, Juice and myself, will still give our predictions live right now. And let's see how everyone feels about this. I kind of want to save the first match for last because it's Sting, and this is Sting's night. So
Thank you.
We'll start later. Let's start with the next match. We got AEW International Title match, Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong. You let me know if you want to go first or second, depending on the match.
Yeah, we can just go back and forth at this
There you
point,
go.
I guess. I don't know. I'm going Roderick. I love OC, but I think it's time. I think we got to build up the Undisputed Kingdom to be what they want it to be, and I think this is part of that by design. So,
I 100% agree.
give me strong.
I think they're taking all our OC's people out, unless they all come back and somehow fight them off. But I think between all the matches and stuff,
yeah.
Roderick's technically fresher. I think it's going to be Roderick's
It's gotta be
to
it.
win.
It's got to be.
I agree. Next match, 3-way. Ooh, we didn't really talk about that, but that's why we had this. I knew we
Let's
were
do
going
it.
to touch some of them. What'd you think of that opening segment with Hangman Page?
It was good.
Did you buy it for a second?
No.
Okay.
But
Well,
I
don't know.
think that
Now!
no. But I think it's exactly why fans need to shut the fuck up and let stories play out sometimes. You saw that shit.
But
I think we even talked about it on here.
we
last week.
did. We did talk about it here last week.
Like, shut the fuck up.
But then let me ask you a question. Do you think because the fans reacted like that, they played it up more
No.
this week?
No, it was part of the plan.
Interesting.
It's part of the plan.
All right. Well, with that being said, I think the champion... What do you say?
Angry juice box.
He just says angry
I-
juice.
it is one.
Now.
It is one of my favorite juice boxes. I'm trying to be nice today, though.
All right, so I think the champion retains in this triple threat. I don't think Samoa Joe's going to be a short reign.
Let's talk about Matt saying swerve
I mean, are you surprised?
a little bit
Why?
because
Why?
it's not gonna happen.
Well, Matt usually picks ones that aren't going to happen. So
Yeah.
that's number one why I'm not surprised. But number two,
Swerve's
if you're
the
going to pick one that's not going to happen, Swerve would be the second pick. I think they're going to put it on Swerve over Hangman.
or they could give it to Hangman so Swerve has to conquer Hangman to get the belt.
I'd be furious if
Yeah.
Hangman walks out with the belt.
Mhm.
I'd be so mad. I'd be angry juice box.
I
man.
don't think I'd be furious as long as the answer is Swerve wins it from him soon. That's the only way. But I don't think you need to do it. I'm on Joe. Give me Samoa Joe.
All right.
I think that's the story. Joe's gonna end up beating Paige in that match.
AEW Women's Title Match: Toni Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo.
Easy for me.
Easy.
Tony.
Tony.
I just don't think Deanna's. I don't know. I know I'm a little bit of a hater of hers, but I just feel like none of her matches have done anything so far. Like they're fine, but like I don't see her on the card and go, oh damn, that's gonna hit.
I mean, we all know the belt's just waiting for a little Monet, so this is Toni Storm's to keep until Mercedes is ready. And surprisingly, Matt agrees. Toni Storm. Matt's agreed with two of our three.
She's kind of DZ. Ooh, could we call her Deonna Purrazzo? We should add like 10 more Z's to Deonna Purrazzo.
And then you just don't finish it.
Deonna
and
Purrazzo.
you fall asleep as you. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
I like it. Thank you, Keverlast.
Deonna Purrazzo.
All right. So next one, Continental Crown title match. I think it's actually for all three, but I'll just.
That's the Continental Crown.
Yeah.
The Continental title is just the one belt. The Continental Crown.
Fair.
Is all three.
You're right. So I was right. Good.
I know I'm right.
Eddie Kingston versus.
Except about Shabbat.
Brian Danielson.
Let's move on. It's kind of the same. Not kind of the same, but I would say Eddie. I don't think you don't put Eddie through everything you put him through when he's already beaten Danielson to then conquer Mox to get the Triple Crown to then feud with Danielson and lose it in the first big program after. So I think Danielson's putting Eddie over.
I agree. Also, I don't.
Oh!
How dare you, Tasmanian?
Damn, I'm in the minority. Damn, I'm in the minority because I like Deonna Purrazzo. That's fine. I mean, she's not. Listen, there's way worse out there. She's not bad. I don't see anything about her that's worth like. I don't see any money when I look at her. And I know it's like a Vince thing or whatever, but like I don't see.
There's just something that jumps out. I like. She's not great in the ring. She's good in the ring. She's not great on the mic. She's alright on the mic. I don't like the whole. Is it Jersey or Staten Island?
Jersey.
I don't like it. Whatever it is, I don't like it. But it is what it is.
She's a dime a dozen. All right, let's move on.
For Continental Crown, I do agree, Kingston. I don't think if you're gonna give Bryan Danielson a belt, I think you give him one of like the top belts for his last reign. I don't think you're gonna give him the Continental Crown anyway.
I don't think he's getting any.
I don't think he's getting any. Agreed. But I just don't. If you give him one, it's not gonna be that one. And I think Eddie's just been through a lot. I think Eddie kind of slowly loses the belts almost instead of all at once. But we'll see. Next match, I think kind of another easy one. Surprisingly, it's a little predictable this card, but I'm okay with it. Will Ospreay. I don't think Will Ospreay loses to Takeshita. I think it's gonna be a good match, but it's his first AEW match.
You need some subtitles. Why do you need subtitles? Do you have us muted? I guess if you have us muted, I guess you can't hear this question. So,
are you not understanding the names?
Do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I'm old and can only watch on mute. So, but you can. It seems like you can read lips.
But all right. Either way, I'm confused about that. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Takeshita won.
You think?
Just think about it like this. Right now, they're teasing. Clearly, Ospreay's not going to stick with Cal's family long.
Yes.
Yeah, Ospreay can win, and they can still do the kick you out thing. But like, what better way than to like cheat and help Takeshita beat Ospreay in his debut and really piss him off and get him out quicker? I'm on the fence. I might change it beforehand. For now, I'm going to stick with my gut, and I'm going to stick with Ospreay.
Ooh, I thought he was going to say it.
Honestly, no. It could change between now and then. That's the first one so far that we've done that I can see myself flipping. Everything else, totally fair. I'm not changing.
I'm not going to lie. I thought the same thing. I was like, all right, Will Ospreay's signed full-time.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to win his debut match. He's already won matches here.
Enough. And what better way to put over Takeshita than to beat the guy that beat everyone?
That's what I was thinking too.
Ospreay just said.
That's what I was thinking too.
You know what? If Matt was here right now, he would change it to Takeshita.
100%.
Put him on Takeshita.
We're gonna change it for him.
Yeah, change it for him. He can watch us back. He can watch us back and see.
We'll clip this for him. This specific clip.
Put it on Takeshita.
Yeah.
Good. Watch him get it right now. All right, fuck this. Watch this. All right. Next match, AEW TNT title. Christian Cage defending against Daniel Garcia.
I love it. I love it. I don't love it.
You don't love this one?
I don't love what you just did.
He's doing the dance.
Oh, God.
Whatever, ain't bad. I got hips. All right.
I don't have one.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Matt. I'm going with Christian Cage. I don't think it's Garcia's time yet. They've been building him well. They're booking him well, but I don't think this is it.
No, I think this is someone else's title to win based on how everything's been. Adam Copeland, I think, is going to be the next TNT champ. So I don't think Garcia's going to win.
I don't like how this looks, man. I know this is how it goes. Like we talk about predictable, but damn,
I'm very surprised how predictable this
But
one
you know
is.
what? Predictable is okay when the booking makes sense.
Exactly. And there's still 2 matches that I'm very on the fence about. One we've already gone over, one we've yet to go over.
Melting Pat says Garcia is so boring.
I don't know if he's boring. I
like
he
him.
needs a different gimmick, or maybe like a better gimmick. Because like everyone has his gimmick. His gimmick is just another like scrapper. I'm a fighter. I can wrestle real well. Give me a shot. Let me prove I'm the best.
Well,
it's like great, but like give me a little more personality. So like I agree that he's not.
The thing is, I think you're getting.
Out.
I think right now you're getting him.
I know.
Like I don't think you're getting.
The dance is the most personality right now. That's the problem.
He cut that promo 2 weeks ago, and it was just so mad. You know, I can almost admire though. Like this is the thing with WWE, the way it's been for years. I can almost admire someone like Garcia being how he is and not being like a A++. But like, you know what? At least I know I'm getting him. Like I'm not getting a spewed dialogue of blah blah blah. I need to be the best. I need this win. Like the same shit. At least I know. Like, all right, it's not great, but that's Garcia.
You know what?
To me, that means something.
If I'm gonna look half glass full, also, it's kind of like sounds a little backhanded, but you need the Garcias to show how good like the real good mic workers are.
Yeah.
Because like not everyone's gonna be a great mic worker. They still gotta talk. We're not gonna have a manager for everyone.
And he's still young.
Yeah,
he's
that's
still
also
young,
fair.
And you know, listen,
I was thinking about that, man. Nick Wayne 18, Hook is like what 19 or 20. Hook is very young. Garcia's so young.
Yeah.
Like they have 3 guys who can really just become like some of the best we've seen in a very long time if they just grow right and just like get the right mentoring. It'd be really exciting.
Yeet.
No yeet.
No yeet.
No yeet. Almost fell for it. All-Star Scramble. 8-man All-Star Scramble. If we can move... Wait, is this... if we can move the
little arrow
screen
down
a little bit and get the last few matches. Last 2 right there.
That's
perfect.
good. Perfect. Thanks.
Let me see if that shows... Yep, perfect.
All-Star 8-man Scramble.
So, All-Star 8-man Scramble. We still have 2 to be determined. I don't think any of the ones who would qualify would win. I think the winner is one of these 6.
So yeah,
personally,
the one qualifier is I can't remember his name. Like
Sedal versus Magus.
Seidel.
Sorry. Sedal.
Matt Seidel versus I think it's just Magus, from CMLL.
I think Magus is gonna win.
I don't know. I mean, if because you're not doing the meat thing anymore, but if you get Seidel in there with like Cage, Archer, Wardlow, Hobbs, you can do some good stuff with like the base.
Yeah, but if you're doing the whole CMML partnership, you want to get one of their guys in there just for the all-star aspect of it.
I know.
The other one doesn't have a CMML guy in it.
You know, and the cool thing is like this is Rampage. They already taped it. We could look this up, but I don't want to.
I don't want to either.
I'm not. I'm just saying it's just interesting.
I'm not that type of guy.
I used to be, not anymore. I'm a new man. And then the other match I think was Penta, Dante Martin, and Brian Keith, which my gut would think Penta, but
Keith.
Brian Keith could pin Dante and slip in there as a new signing.
Imagine Dante makes it.
I think it's gonna be Brian
Penta.
Keith. I think.
Interesting.
I would love it for it to be Penta.
It's gonna be Penta, and that's also my pick. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But yeah. That being said, I think also let's talk about the scramble. Do you think it's one fall to a finish? Is it a? I don't think it's a battle.
I don't know because the scramble part is what.
I think it's
what's throwing me off.
I think it's one fall to a finish.
It'd have to make sense. You're not gonna. What are you gonna do? Elimination style?
Yeah,
last man
I don't think it's Elim. I don't think it's over the top. I think it's just a first fall is gonna.
Even though if it's 9 matches, they might stretch it out a little bit. But no, I do think it's one fall to a finish.
They're gonna add at least 3 more matches probably.
So if it's one fall to a finish, I think I'm gonna go with Matt. I think I'm gonna say Wardlow.
Also, keep in mind, I don't know if Matt knew this. I don't even know if you watched or if you even remember this. They slipped it in there really quick. Winner of the scramble gets a world.
Yes, I saw that. That's big.
And that's why I think Wardlow is the answer.
That's big.
He was probably going to win the Meat Madness anyway.
I agree.
Like, let's all use our brains here, people.
I
Don't
agree.
overcomplicate it.
And what have we been saying? I've been saying it for a while.
I don't know.
Juice has been saying it too.
I don't know.
Wardlow's going to be the next champion.
Oh, for what it's worth, I never said Wardlow next champion. I said Wardlow would be the next one up, like contendership wise.
Oh, I said Wardlow's going to be the next champion.
I don't think Wardlow's next champion.
I do. I think it goes into this whole United Kingdom storyline.
Whoa. Anyway,
Just saying.
2 more matches to pick.
Last match.
2 more. We didn't do Sting.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, first one.
You're in
My
denial.
I don't want to
He's
see
gone.
It.
He's
I don't wanna
leaving.
see it, man.
He's dead.
I love Sting so much.
Also, like, imagine, like, I know not to get dark here, but like, imagine it didn't go well.
Like what Darby predicted.
No, like him, like coming down.
Oh, I didn't want to.
I'm just saying.
For a split second, I was like,
Like, think about it, man.
No, I
Like,
agree.
again, not to get morbid, but like,
no, I agree. I got very nervous for a
thank
second.
God it went well. But holy shit, that would have fucking sucked. All right.
BCC versus FTR.
I had to get that in there. Okay. You go first.
I'm gonna say, this is a hard one too. This is a hard one as well. I want to go FTR.
Okay.
I think I want to go FTR, but this is one I might go back and forth on.
All right, I'm going with the Blackpool Combat Club.
Oh.
I think
They're also so high.
I have a hard time. The thing is, Mox guy never loses.
I know.
I have
But then he
I have
also
a hard
like.
time seeing him lose here.
But the way I see it, whoever wins this is gonna be like shooting up for the tag team championships after this. Like this is gonna be a big like match for it. I don't know if BCC goes after the tag belts. I kind of would rather them go after the trios belts, but I don't think they go after the tag belts.
I don't know. We will see. But for right now, I'm going with BCC also because I know it's a ways away. But I think with FTR and Cash Wheeler's trial coming up,
Oh shit!
like I just don't know how much like long term booking plans
Yeah,
are.
that's totally fair. I didn't
But we'll
think
see.
about that.
I mean, granted, that's not till like May. I think is his date. It's like
We'll
mid-
see.
I think it's mid-May.
Sorry, one more time, producer. If you can scroll all the way back up, first match,
The last
hardest
match. Who do you guys think is going to win the Tornado Tag? Let us know in the comments. Sting and Darby defending the tag titles against the Young Bucks. Sting's
So-
final match. Matt has the Young Bucks.
My gut says the Young Bucks. Sting's old school. He's don't want to go out on his back. I don't. Even though I'm very intrigued, I don't see what kind of storyline they do with Darby and the tag team championships after Sting retires. So I think it's got to be the Young Bucks. I think Darby literally just almost gets murdered. Like that's they put on a great show, but I think Sting goes out on his back. So I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks. Even though it kills me to say it.
Damn.
Kills
You know,
me to say it.
I almost wore my Young Bucks shirt tonight. I haven't worn it in years. Almost did it, but I didn't. How dare you wear that Sting shirt and go against Sting?
I'm sad. I'm sad that we were even talking about this.
It's our job. We have to. For the fans, everyone watching at home, thank you for letting us into your homes, by the way. We appreciate it.
For the tens and tens. Danny, what the hell? I mean, you haven't given me your prediction, Melting Pat. Am I wrong? Do you think Sting and Darby are retaining?
I think he thinks you're wrong.
You just said what the hell.
I don't know. And well, because the Flair thing messed me up. Because obviously,
To
like I
be
said,
determined.
they did the Flair thing early,
Filled yours in.
and so now I'm like, okay, I don't know what they're gonna do here. No, I'm gonna make a pick.
See, and that's also kind of why I went with the Young Bucks now. Because part of me thought if the Flair turn would happen, it would happen. I agree with you about not wearing a Sting shirt. I told you. It's a Young Bucks shirt underneath, actually. I think if the Flair thing were to happen on Sunday, then that would lead more to a Sting retaining. But now that Flair happened early, I think they're going to use Flair against Sting, and that's going to also be what cost Sting.
I'm gonna stick with my gut here. I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks. I don't like it, but story wise, everything wise, it makes sense. Obviously, they can just strip Darby of the belt if Darby retained them. Like, even
No,
strip thing. They
they
could. could.
Oh, you mean the Young Bucks because they're EVP?
Like if they
Yeah,
lost. I'm saying if Darby and Sting won.
That's totally fair.
But like Darby's already doing interviews saying like, oh, like after Sting, my next thing is to go for the AEW World Title. Like he did that.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't see them retaining. It just doesn't
No.
make sense.
I mean,
And then Sting's old school. Sting's
Yeah,
Sting's
I
an
know.
'80s guy. They like you retire by
Yeah.
losing.
so it's Young Bucks. Wow, this is.
A very Matt didn't make so many changes.
Oh, well, we already made one for him, so.
I'm just saying, like Matt usually doesn't like agreeing with us on principle, so he's gonna make a lot of changes.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, those are our picks.
And in my opinion, a very predictable but exciting Revolution. I still think it's going to be a better card than WrestleMania. So I'm really excited for this Sunday.
Personally, I can't wait to come back here next week and look at our like 6-3, like 5-4 records.
Pissed.
And be like, what happened?
I'm going to be so mad.
I wouldn't mind if it makes sense. That's what I.
It'd be dope. Again, I like it.
Yeah.
So please, we have the tournament things up next. Please stick with us. We're going to take a short commercial break.
Ow!
Why not? And then we'll come back for the Tournament of Sings, our main event.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen.
AEW wins again.
All right, and we are back.
Ah, we're in a loop.
What's happening? Oh my god. Sorry, guys.
We're good. We're back.
Oh, Jesus.
Whew. Mod, if we can allow that comment to go through.
Oh
please.
my god. All right. What does it think you said? That's interesting.
We can allow that.
Held a message for race, ethnicity, or religion.
Yeah. That's not in our.
Matt takes a day off and the stream crumbles. Just the audio. Just the audio of the stream crumbles.
Yeah, there we go. We can let that through.
I hope Negro Sting is in this tournament.
I hope so.
I don't think we should let that one through.
Negro Sting. That's fine.
I can safely say he's not. Stang is.
Stang!
No Negro Sting.
Let's get to this.
All right.
tournament. Let's go.
So, what we've done is create a tournament. If you want to pull a tournament, you can show them the quick bracket. It's not going to be the whole thing. It's okay.
For what it's worth, I have not seen this at all.
He has not seen the bracket at all.
No, nothing.
Matt saw the bracket just to make his pick since he wasn't going to be here.
Yes, we have Matt's picks. Yep.
And I'm here. So, what we've done tonight is made a bracket of the top 16 Stings 10 of them are real stings, and then the last 6 were fake. So we're going to go through them. You're going to see all the matchups. We'll go through all the stings. I'll let you know how they were seeded. So the top 10 were seeded based on fan votes off Facebook. I put a bunch of polls up, let a bunch of fans vote. We actually got quite a number of votes. We had 252 votes from fan votes. I know.
Where are they? Where are they right now?
I don't know. I posted in all those groups. They're not here. It's crazy. We got a lot of votes. I know.
Are they coming now?
I hope so.
Hello,
I said the same thing, man.
McFly.
I'm so confused.
Wow.
So that's our life. But we
Damn.
got a lot of votes, so I put the percentage of fan votes if
That
they were
hurts.
voted on.
That hurts.
For the other ones, I just kind of ranked them based on like how cool I thought they were because they're going to lose in the
Okay.
first round anyway, so I don't really care.
All right.
So our first round matchup, our top sting overall based on fan votes, 41% of the 252 votes went to the Surfer Sting. So this sting was the main like first cool sting from 1988 to 1996, right before Crow Sting. You might have seen a little bit of him in old clips. He won a bunch of championships, TV title, world title, US title, international world heavyweight title, all in WCW and NWA. Very popular sting. Then the last rated sting is Mr. Sting, which is Mr. Anderson's sting
Okay.
during his Slammiversary feud, which he lost against Sting. So this was when he was dressing up to try to get in Sting's mind, and he did a pretty good Surfer Sting because he looked really, really close to him when he first came out. It was pretty crazy.
Okay.
So, votes. Which Sting do you like better?
So, for context up front, for everyone to know, I did not watch wrestling during WCW days. I didn't really get into or care about Sting until TNA. So every iteration of Sting pre-TNA I know of, I respect, I love Sting, but I don't know as well as the early years. So
It's going to be a very interesting tournament because the same thing is for Matt.
get that out there now. So
Matt even knows less Stings than you do. I think Matt only knows AEW Sting and a little bit of WWE Sting.
Also,
and that's about it.
just to put it out there, I'm pretty sure Matt doesn't like Sting.
And Matt hates Sting. Yes, that is true.
So-
Matt actually vetoed Triple H over Sting in the tournament. So that's true. So you're joking.
You're picking Mr. Sting.
So you're picking Mr. I mean, I don't know what Matt picked.
right.
I hope not.
So
Because if Surfer Sting doesn't go through,
think-
this is crazy.
how should we do this? Should we go? I think we should get Matt's pick.
Let's get
first,
Matt's pick first. I
every
agree.
time.
Yes.
So then we can
Just
take
in
it from
case.
there. Yeah, rather
Just
than
in case. I don't any burn votes. So what's Matt's first round pick, producer?
between Surfer Sting and Mr. Sting. We're testing on a second mic.
Do we have the second mic?
Can you guys hear our producer's voice, which you usually don't?
Second mic, second mic.
1 minute. We're playing with a second microphone here, trying to see if we can get it to read him speaking. Cannot hear producer.
Nope. Okay. Just gonna shout it then.
Okay, just shout it.
You just shout it out. We'll call it back.
Surfer Sting.
Oh, he
Surfer
goes
Sting.
with Surfer Sting.
Good man. Good man.
All right.
There really is no other way to go. It should be Surfer Sting. I'm also going to go with Surfer Sting.
Well,
I think maybe my favorite. Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
I'm picking Mr. Sting. I mean, the Slimmiversary feud is a classic. Feud. I love the Slimmiversary.
No. I
Um,
don't know what you're talking about. It says Slammiversary.
oh, there it is, Slammiversary
the
feud.
Slammiversary.
Well
feud.
done.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, I'm going Mr. Sting. Doesn't mean anything, but
Doesn't mean anything. He just likes Mr. Anderson better.
I love that.
I get it.
I love that feud.
All right, matchup number 2, Mr. Producer.
Sting,
No, not yet. Maybe.
Mister. I love that guy.
Great. He's a great guy.
Oh boy.
Matchup number 2, we have, Stings that we do know. So we have AEW Sting, which is our present Sting, who is a current World Tag Team Champion. And then we have the early version of the NWA/TNA Champion Sting, which was the TNA debut Sting until he became the main event Mafia Sting. So his first 5 years in TNA.
Okay.
What is Matt's vote?
AEW Sting.
AEW Sting, that makes sense. He doesn't really know NWA TNA Sting, so he would pick the current Sting. I understand Matt's pick 100%.
So this is only the first half of his run in TNA?
Yes.
That's weird to split it. You split that or they did?
Well, that's kind of how it's split. It's in TNA he was like the face.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
And then you did Main Event
Okay.
Mafia, then you did Joker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going AEW Sting.
AEW Sting, not even a question.
Yeah.
I honestly would have gone NWA TNA Sting
You still can.
I'm saying I wish he went through. When he first came in to TNA, I was hyped. He was still like real fresh and having some really good matches. So he was a really good version. I was really hyped to be able to watch a different product. So all right, AEW Sting makes it through. Matchup number 3, please. Any comments? No comments. Ooh, another good one. This one, I'm not too worried about who's going to make it through, but it was a pretty interesting matchup. We have the Joker Sting. So this was post Main Event Mafia when a Mortal faction was coming through and they were trying to recruit Kevin Nash and Sting. Kevin Nash kind of went away for a while. Sting went crazy, became Joker Sting, and started fighting against him. It was really, really interesting character. And then we had the really infamous NWO fake Sting. He was in the video game. He was in everything. He was the reason why Sting became Crow Sting, because they NWO introduced a fake Sting and tried to pass him off as the real Sting, saying that he jumped ship. And then after real Sting re-debuted as Crow Sting, they changed him every time to make him match up, just to like kind of play a mind game. He was always known as NWO Sting. So it was a pretty interesting matchup, to say the least.
Okay.
So what is Matt's pick?
Joker Sting.
Joker Sting. I like that. Joker Sting's a good Sting.
Yeah, I can only deal with so many fake Stings in my universe. So I gotta go with Joker Sting.
There's a lot of fake Stings in this universe.
I can only go with so many, not one.
All right.
There's room for more.
So
Joker.
Joker Sting. All right, Joker Sting makes it through. Matchup number 4, please. I'm really more excited about the next round when we get to actually do more Stings.
You voted out all the fakes.
After we vote out all the fake Stings, yes. All right, so matchup number 4. I knew you'd love this one too. Matchup number 4, we have Wolfpack Sting, which got 7% of the fan votes. He was a world title WWE Tag Team Champion, against Vampiro, which was Sting's big feud towards the end of his career in WCW. He was billed as the next Sting. They kind of brought him in to take over, but then WCW went under. And then he set Sting on fire in their version of an Inferno match, which is a Human Torch match.
All right, I have a question and an observation.
All right.
So,
Question.
Is a Human Torch match literally just an Inferno match, or is there a tweak to it?
The tweak is that I believe, if I remember correctly, they weren't confined to the ring, so they could go anywhere in their arena. They just had to light the other one on fire.
So the ring.
It was kind of like a no holds barred.
It was just light a person on fire. Okay. And then
okay.
That's all I needed to know. And then my observation, I like that you write the next thing in parentheses, in commas, and are in quotations, and then write 1991 to present, implying that
Vampiro is still wrestling.
It implies that Vampiro is still the next thing, while Sting is still going here in 2024. I find that humorous. I just wanted to get that out there. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
It's still true.
Did we get Matt's vote here?
Nope, because we haven't asked yet.
Okay, Matt. What is Matt's vote? Matt, what do you like?
Wolfpack Sting.
Wolfpack Sting. It was a cool Sting. Wolfpack Sting was a cool Sting. What's your vote?
Going with Wolfpack Sting.
Going Wolfpack Sting.
I don't like Vampiro.
All right.
I never
Wolfpack Sting.
I never liked Vampiro.
Sweeps through.
Get him out.
Next matchup. Matchup number 5.
I don't like his face.
I don't like his face. Matchup number 5. So we have the second most popular Sting with 38% of the fan votes, which is Crow Sting, 1996 through 1998, and then again in 99 through 2001. Defeated the NWO technically when he beat Hogan, WCW World Title and Tag Titles. Then we also have Sting, which is Heath Slater, dressed up as Sting on August 2nd, 2020. I could not find a match or any recorded thing besides just him showing up dressed up as Sting somewhere. Had to include it because it was hilarious. Now that I see your face, I am terrified that Crow Sting might not make it through depending on Matt's vote. And if he doesn't make it through, I'm telling you, we can't do this tournament.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Make it
no,
through.
no. Wait. I'm going first. I want to go first. My vote, I'm like a kid on Christmas.
Please don't do this.
My vote
Please don't do
goes
this.
to Stang!
Please don't do this.
Give me Stang.
Please tell me.
That's my vote.
Please tell me that Matt voted for Crow Sting.
What's your vote?
My vote is for Crow Sting. That's the only acceptable vote right now.
Stang.
Matt voted. Crow Sting.
Damn it!
God.
Damn it!
I got very nervous right now. Your face got too excited. I was like, maybe Matt might do this.
If Crow Sting loses, shit's all down.
That's what I was saying. Thank you guys. I know.
Set Sting on fire is a great claim to fame.
Oh, all right. Set Sting on fire is a great claim to fame.
All right.
All right. Matchup number 6. I got so scared.
Sting got robbed.
Sting did not get robbed.
What the fuck is this?
So, this is Main Event Mafia Sting, which only got 1% of the fan votes. 2008-2009, World Title and Godfather of the Main Event Mafia. And then we have what a lot of people feel like should have been the last iteration of Sting, which is the Hall of Fame Sting when he got retired in 2016.
Who thought that?
That's just one of the versions that's a Sting.
That's
so
bullshit.
Well, I didn't know this was going to make you angry. I apologize.
Because that's such a WWE Hall of Fame Sting. Is this like a Barbie doll? Like, oh, here's Hall of Fame Barbie. Like, fuck that.
I think you should have known that this would get me.
That's a stupid one. That is so dumb. Main Event Mafia Sting. I don't want to hear Matt's vote. Just say Main Event Mafia Sting and move the fuck on.
Melting Pat, I do agree. Main Event Mafia Sting was a great Sting.
Hall of Fame Sting? What the
Main
fuck?
Event Mafia Sting is also my vote. I personally love Main Event Mafia
What are we
Sting.
even doing here?
What? Can I just ask what was Matt's vote?
Jesus.
Main Event Mafia Sting.
All right,
God.
good. Thank God. Next matchup. I did not know that was gonna happen.
Did I already miss Wolfpack Sting?
Yes, but he'll come back. Don't worry. Don't worry, he'll come back. Okay, now we have personally my favorite matchup because it happened so many times that I had to include it. Sting as Sting consistently confused everyone, and everyone always fell for it, including I think in AEW recently where like Sting dressed up, had the Sting mask. He's always done it since Crow Sting debuted. I had to include it because it's just hilarious to me. And then we had the WWE version of Sting, which is Vigilante Sting, who mainly feuded with the Authority, famously got retired through the neck injury. So, what is Matt's vote?
Vigilante Sting.
Vigilante Sting. We have Melting Pat saying Sting as Sting because that's his favorite wrestling gift.
You're going to go first.
I'm going to go first?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going with Sting as Sting. I really do enjoy that version of Sting that he just absolutely just messes with everyone. It's hilarious to me. I'm going to go with Sting as Sting, so you're the tiebreaker. First real tiebreaker.
You know what? 2 reasons. 1, it's Sting. It makes me think of Tony Schiavone. And 2,
That's bad.
you guys took Stang from me. You don't get Sting as Sting. Vigilante WWE Sting moves on. This is what happens. Give the people what they want.
It comes back to bite me in the ass.
Wanted Sting.
I wanted Sting as Sting. All right, Vigilante Sting
Nope.
moves on to the next round.
Hater. Hate.
All right, and the last matchup of the first round.
You should have done. You should have done Sting as Sting again. Like put him in twice. Like, fuck, you got me. All right.
We have
I would have
the
put him through.
first iteration of Sting, which is Blade Runner Sting, which is 4% of the fan votes. From 86 to 87, he teamed with a couple different people, Jim Hellwig most famously, but also a guy named Eddie Gilbert and Rick Steiner. Versus one of the first people to to do the Surfer Sting dress-up gimmick. Double J Jeff Jarrett feuded over the NWA World Title in TNA. He also beat Sting a bunch of times in TNA. So the psych out might have worked.
Jared beat everybody.
Jarrett beat a lot of people undeservedly.
He was a Triple H of TNA. Moving on.
Man, he had me in the first half.
Give me Stangs when the
All right, what do you want? Blade Runner Sting? Oh, wait. Sorry. What is Matt's vote?
Yeah, what's Matt's vote?
Double J Sting.
Wow.
Oh, son of a bitch. What are you doing?
You go first.
I go first.
See, you guys should go first.
I gotta go Blade Runner Sting.
Oh, shit. All right.
I just can't choose a non-Sting Sting.
So,
You hate Double J.
y'all took
Y'all took don't.
Mr. Sting
But you
from
did
me.
this already.
Hey!
You took Sting ass Sting from us.
My turn. Can I finish my pick? Y'all took Mr. Sting from me. Then you took Stang from me.
Wait, who's Mr. Sting?
Mr.
Oh,
Sting!
Mr. Sting.
And then,
No.
and then you took Stang.
Oh man,
All that being said, though,
I don't mind if you don't take Blade Runner.
I can't let Jarrett through. How can Jarrett get through and not Mr. Anderson? Give me Blade Runner Sting.
Blade Runner Sting makes it through.
All right, we're back.
All right,
I'm not that bad.
I agree. Not that bad.
I give and take.
All right. Oh man, that's such a bad matchup. All right, so
Don't look ahead.
second round. I have to.
He's bracket peeking over here.
Second round, first matchup. Very excited. We have Surfer Sting versus AEW Sting. Fans, let us know what you think at home. Now we get into like the real matchups where our votes.
This has all been real.
No, you know what I mean. Where our votes might be a little more difficult.
You know what I mean. My votes have been pretty difficult.
That's
I lost
ridiculous.
2 of my top picks in the first round. Stang and Mr. Stang.
That's
Mr.
ridiculous.
Stang, whatever. Okay.
Anyway,
All right. What does Matt want?
what does Matt want? I guess now we go off the power rankings, unless he did a second round vote somehow.
You probably did the power rankings.
Yeah, power rankings make sense. So who's his first one on the power ranking? Not here. Second one.
Surfer or AEW.
Yeah. Surfer? Alright, so Surfer Sting is Matt's pick.
Okay.
You go first this time.
That's fine. I'm gonna go with AEW Sting just because I know that it's Sting more, and I think he's had an historic final run. I can't think of any other wrestler that's ever had a final run like this.
Honestly, this is a very tough matchup. Surfer Sting says Melting Pat. This is a really tough matchup because this is literally like the start of Sting versus the end of Sting. And which is better because I didn't see the start of Sting technically because 88 was when I was born.
This is true.
But I saw a lot of Sting, of Surfer Sting. He was awesome. Obviously, seen all of AEW's run. Tasmanian said, just wait till you get to the final round. I know. I'm not worried about the final round, Tasmanian.
You say that now.
Stop it. So, I'm going with... This is rough. I got to go with Surfer Sting.
Yeah.
I got to do Surfer Sting. Just more longevity.
By the way,
So,
thank you for confirming that the present is 2024.
in case...
you just doubled down on
In
it.
case when we see the archive, when we archive this and we see it later and we look back on our lives,
It'll be dated.
we'll see.
All right.
All right, Surfer Sting makes it through. Next round.
Oh,
Well-
wait. WCW International title. Okay, I'm done. Move on.
Damn it.
Sorry, I'm being mean. Let's go.
It's all right. I deserve it.
Let's go.
Next one. Matchup number 2. Ooh. Joker Sting versus Wolfpack Sting. This is another good one. And I don't know. I hope you guys kind of make this pick for me.
Wolfpack Sting.
Wolfpack Sting. All right. That's a good one.
All right, I'll make this one, but I'm gonna make another pick later.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm
If you
just-
really think Joker Sting, please.
No, yeah. I'm doing Joker,
Okay.
but yeah.
What were you going to say then?
No. I'm gonna put it on you, but it's fine. It's Joker Sting.
This is a rough one. Joker Sting or Wolfpack Sting. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone So we have Wolfpack Sting from Melting Pat, Wolfpack Sting from Tasmanian.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
they didn't
Tasmanian
watch-
wanted a Wolfpack.
Yeah, none of them watched
specifically.
Yeah, but none of them watched TNA.
I know.
They don't know.
And Joker Sting was so good.
They weren't there, man.
Joker Sting was so good, and Wolfpack Sting pissed me off because, like, Wolfpack Sting technically should never have happened. Crow Sting should have been going through the whole Wolfpack thing. It was kind of silly. Oh, Melting Pat said shut up.
No, he said I did watch
He did
TNA.
watch TNA, and
All
he
right, good.
still picked Wolfpack.
Respect.
Watch it.
Respect. I said
All right.
respect and apologies.
So,
All right, so I can own it.
oh,
My
man.
Wow, Salvato calling him a Heath Ledger wannabe. In the chat, he just jumped in there with some expletives. Just do it.
I don't know. I'm going to go with Joker Sting.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got to go with Joker Sting. I have a soft spot for Joker Sting. I really liked him. I really, really liked him.
Let's go. All right, next matchup.
That was rough. That one hurt.
All right, from here on, we're gonna let Matt's picks be the tiebreaker or whatever, so you guys go.
Oh, you bastard. He said, mm-hmm.
All right. Main event Mafia Sting.
We have main event Mafia Sting versus Crow Sting. Oh,
I mean, main event Mafia.
I fucking love main event Mafia Sting. Fucking love main event Mafia Sting. And I wish he wasn't up against Crow Sting because I can't not pick Crow Sting. It's Crow Sting. It's Crow Sting. I get it. Melting Pat said, and I did like Joker Sting, so I'm fine with him winning. Good matchup. Melting Pat also said Crow Sting. Yeah, no, it gotta be Crow Sting.
Crow Sting!
Yeah. Gotta be Crow Sting. Ah, main event Mafia Sting. I'm so sorry. I love you so much.
Oh my.
I'm really sad about that one. Damn. And last matchup, I think arguably the worst matchup. All the other ones were real tough. This one I don't give a shit about.
Wow.
We got Vigilante Sting, WWE version, versus Blade Runner Sting.
WWE Sting.
I think I'm gonna go with WWE Sting as well. Blade Runner Sting was way before my time.
This is true. I was born in 1986. Now you know.
Vigilante.
Vigilante
Wow.
Sting.
Sweet.
Nice sweep there. All right.
Final
Final
four.
four.
Final four.
Not a bad Final Four. Just based on matchups. First matchup, which is the harder matchup.
Joker.
Surfer Sting versus Joker Sting. TNA Joker Sting. I gotta go with Surfer Sting.
Surfer Sting.
Surfer Sting. Has to be Surfer Sting. Oh man, I'm glad Joker Sting made it to the Final Four though. What the hell? No, what did Matt do?
Oh, yeah, like under the thing.
Matt, what did you do?
Let him live.
Hold on, I gotta reset something. Matt just threw me all off.
Is this the next matchup?
Yeah, go to the next matchup. It's fine.
Crow Sting and Vigilante?
Go to the next matchup.
All right, I'm going with WWE Sting.
Sorry about that. Matt, I don't know what you did. You're throwing us off today, you son of a bitch. All right, last one, Crow Sting versus Vigilante. Crow Sting, easily Crow Sting.
Crow Sting.
Crow Sting. All right, and just like the fans wanted, don't do it yet. Our
No, it's not going to show the thing under it.
I didn't.
Okay.
It's not the finals I wanted.
Our final is Surfer Sting versus Crow Sting.
I want Matt's first on this one.
I do want Matt's first on this one as well.
It's the last one.
I agree.
He ain't in the room. You don't get to pick.
Is he? Is he?
What?
Where is he?
All right.
I
What is
kind of
Matt's
wish
pick?
someone turned off the light at that exact moment. That would have been great.
If only. Or should I turn on the light?
All right, what we got?
His number one pick.
What's going on here? What is this?
What are you
Crow
doing?
Sting.
Crow Sting is Matt's number one pick. Would you like to go first or second?
I feel like you want this.
I want this.
I feel like you want to pick it.
Kind of don't.
You don't?
I might want to make you pick it. Maybe I go Surfer and make you pick it. Considering that you've seen neither one of these.
Well, you've seen them, so I feel like I don't have the. I feel weird
have
being the
seen them.
one to like.
That's fair.
I don't know. I feel weird being the decider on it.
You can pick Surfer and then make me the decider. These are the two best versions. So
I mean, listen, if you wanted that, all right, I'll just take it out of your hands. I'm picking Crow Sting.
to be honest with you, Crow Sting would have been my pick as well. So that's actually a clean sweep.
Yeah.
I loved Surfer Sting. Surfer Sting was great, but Crow Sting was almost revolutionary. No one really thought that Sting could even pull off that kind of gimmick anyway, compared to like what he was doing. So Crow Sting, I do agree. I think wins it.
There you go.
I love it. Crow Sting it is.
Or
So-
is it?
Vito?
No, there's not Vito. I don't know if Crow Sting's really the winner. Isn't there somebody else waiting in the wings? You got rid of it?
I got rid of it.
Oh, then
I didn't know what.
he was setting it up.
I was trying to finish our thing.
Oh well.
Get out of here.
The best thing of all the Stings is the Undertaker.
That wasn't real.
That's what he was doing.
I know, and that was wrong.
Wow, way to kill the end. Oh well.
Get out of here. Matt's not here to do it.
He's watching though. Now he's crying.
Good. Cry at home.
Gangrel's gonna have to.
Cry at home.
Gangrel's gonna have to console him.
Yeah, please do.
Whatever. All right.
Crow Sting won. That's all that matters.
Stang should have won.
No, he should.
Pissed off.
Next week.
Yeah. So here to announce our next big tournament is coming next week. The next 2 weeks we will be doing an episode of the tournament. 64 in the field. We are deciding the greatest women's wrestler of all time. We figured it was a good time with Women's History Month coming up, starting tomorrow. So for the next 2 weeks, we will be doing a 64 women field.
Yep.
To determine the greatest women's wrestler of all time. So be sure to tune in this week and the week after. I believe next week we will be doing the first round.
Yes.
And the week after that, we will do the remainder of the tournament.
Yes.
So be sure to check us out. And let us know who you think should be in the tournament.
Yeah, we put a bunch of names. We had to add some more. Some names I had to really like stretch down and be like, I think she wrestled a match. Like, no, but it should be an interesting tournament. I'm excited. I haven't seen the matchups, but from what you and Matt said, the matchups look really, really good. Better than our men's apparently. So I'm very excited to see the matchups. I think I'm gonna wait next and just see it for the first time next week and just kind of go on gut.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. So please join us next week. Very excited. Same time, same place. Hopefully Matt's back. Hopefully he's done with his life and comes back to us like he belongs. Gangrel, please let him go and come back to us. Other than that, have a great week. See you guys next week. Adios.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Sting. Maybe I get to do the intro next time.
Oh, hey, whiteface.
No, not old A whiteface. Old whiteface. Old whiteface. Why put old A on?
It says OLE.
OLE is just old. There's no little thingy.
I would have done like
Oh,
all the postures.
I'm gonna mute this now. I wanted everybody to hear that first.